Cowley, number 12, Dax McCaskill.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Walter Johnson Park here on the off the campus of Coffeyville Community College. It's Red Ravens, Cowley Tigers, a doubleheader here on this Saturday afternoon. I'm Shea Neal, happy to be with you. Top of the first, 2 men out. Ravens trying to retire the top of the order here in the opening frame. Jackson Wagner, your starting pitcher today for the Red Ravens. And there's a nice pitch dotted against designated hitter Dax McCaskill. Wagner, 1-1 pitch, grounded foul. One-two pitch, we'll try it again. Working on some early connection issues here on our stream here on KQQF. Appreciate your patience. It's now 1-2 on the designated hitter, McCaskill. Wagner just upstairs with the sinker. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. That one chopped to the shortstop. Nathan Cruz charging and firing across the diamond. Dug out nicely by Midget, and the inning comes to a close. 1-2-3, go Cowley on the top of the first. Ravens come to bat. We'll keep it here and give you the starting lineup here on KQQF. Leading off for the Ravens this afternoon, the center fielder Eric Bacon, followed by right fielder Colton Rudy. First baseman Landon Midget. He'll be followed by the designated hitter Sean Moreno. Shortstop Nathan Cruz. Third baseman today is Cooper Jarnigan batting 6th. In left field is the 7-hole hitter Caden Riojas. Batting 8th, playing catcher, that's Ethan Gillespie. And rounding out the order in the 9-hole, the second baseman Carson Miller. They will be going up against the Cowley starting pitcher here this afternoon in Tristan Bagwell. Bagwell on the season. That's Talon Bagwell, I beg your pardon. 6 games started, 4-1 record, 3.18 earned run average, 22 2/3 innings, 23 strikeouts. Hitters hitting .241 against him. Bacon has been one of the best center fielders in the league all year long, hitting over 400. That's top 5 in the conference, leading this team in extra base hits, stolen bases. And we'll see what the Ravens can do against the Cowley right-hander.
Starting pitcher for Cowley County, number 28, Talon Bagwell.
Eric Bacon walks in to lead it off for the Red Ravens. Jackson Wagner sat down Cowley 1-2-3 in the top half of the first. Now the Ravens look to strike first on the scoreboard. Inside with the fastball, ball 1 from Talon Bagwell. 1-0. That one just off the outside corner. 2 balls, no strikes. Fouled off by Bacon. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 here to the Raven leadoff hitter. And Bacon grounds it to second. Charging and throwing to first in time there is the second baseman Grow for Cowley. 1 down. Colton Rudy coming up, the right fielder for the Red Ravens. Fouled back by Rudy, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch to the Raven right fielder. Fouled back. Ravens entered today 2 games back of the Tigers in the conference standings. And tried a backdoor breaking ball. Missed low, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes here from the pitcher Bagwell. And that one grounded to the right, and Grow, nice play to his left. Pair of sharp plays for the Cowley second baseman, 2 down. So that'll bring up the 3-hole hitter. First baseman Landon Midget. Midget enters the season one of this team's best hitters in terms of average, 365, 31 hits. That's tied for best on the team. Takes ball 1. One-0 pitch here from Bagwell as Cowley trying to answer the Ravens 1-2-3 first. That one off the outside corner, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Bagwell, that one grounded to third and picked and fired across the diamond. 3 ground balls, and Cowley answers with a 1-2-3 frame. Strong starts for both Wagner and Bagwell. We got no score after 1 here in game 1 from Walter Johnson Park. And we'll see Jackson Wagner come back out here. Let's get you that Cowley Tigers starting lineup. We saw the shortstop Baldridge, left fielder Luce, and DH McCaskill go down in the top of the first. Here coming up in the second inning, it will be the first baseman, Dawson Williams, followed by the third baseman, Logan Smith. In the 6th hole, you have the center fielder, Cade Sheldon. Batting 7th and playing right field, Seth Dandridge. The catcher is hitting 8-hole today. That is Carter Freeland. And in the 9-hole, playing second base, Logan Grow. Wagner has been sensational for the Ravens thus far this season. Enters today 3-1, 2.17 earned run average in 29 innings pitched. Only 7 earned runs allowed, 9 walks, 28 strikeouts. And a 202 batting average against for Jackson Wagner. So Dawson Williams will walk into the box. Williams on the season, one of the Tigers' more productive hitters, 346 average, 2 homers, 14 runs batted in. Breaking ball stays high, ball 1. Cowley in the orange tops, black trim. Ravens in the white jerseys with the red trim. That's a strike, top of the zone. Nicely located fastball right underneath the wrists. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wagner's pitch. Breaking ball just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. It was a pitch-efficient first inning for Jackson Wagner. And that one grounded to shortstop. Cruz, tough play, and it sneaks under his glove. Base hit for Williams. And our first hit of the game. So I'll bring up Logan Smith. Ball 1 from Wagner. And Smith pops that one foul. Giving it a run is Jarnigan. Looks like he has room, and he's got it. So nice bounce back there from Wagner. That brings up Cade Sheldon, who's playing center field today. Wagner's first pitch. Strike on the inside corner. And ground ball gets through, base hit. Cowley with a pair of hits here in this inning. Two on, 1 out, and here comes Dandridge. Seth Dandridge on the season. Hitting .267, has driven in 8. They're hoping he'll drive in 1 right here. Nice breaking ball, catches the outside edge. A 1 from Wagner. That went down and in. 1-1. Wagner gives the runners a look. Catcher Carter Freeland stands on deck. Big 1-1 pitch right here. Big spot for the Ravens. And that one line to left and started coming in. Now retreats and makes the catch. Is the right fielder Rudy. 2 down. So 2 on, 2 outs. It brings up the catcher Freeland. Freeland enters the day a .280 hitter. 1 home run, 4 RBIs. Nice breaking ball again from Wagner. He's really done a good job getting ahead in counts with that off speed. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. 0-1 pitch. And a turn and fire to first. Nice pick by Landon Midget. Top second, no score here at Walter Johnson Park. Cowley threatening, 2 on, 2 outs. A 1 pitch from the sophomore Wagner. Breaking ball, this one just outside, 1-1. One pitch. That one fouled off, and Wagner in the driver's seat, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. Deep breath, kicks, and fires. And tried to dot it. Raven dugout thought he had it. Just missed 2-2. It's a sinker trying to catch the inside corner. Did not miss it by much. 2-2 now. Wagner. That time tried a sharp slider down and in, and Freeland able to lay off it. Count runs full. Logan Groh, the second baseman, stands on deck. Full count pitch. Runner at first will be off. And a swing and a miss. Wagner works his way out of trouble. No score. Ravens and Cowley. We're going bottom two here on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF and the Red Raven Sports Network. Sean Moreno leading off here for the Ravens, bottom of the second inning. Shane Neal here with you on Sunshine 98.9 KQQF and the Red Raven Sports Network. That one down and away, ball one. 1-0 now to Moreno. Ravens went down in order in the first inning against Taryn Bagwell. That one fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Moreno enters the matchup hitting .357 on the season, 2 home runs, 16 RBIs. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball fouled off in front of home plate, 1-2. Bagwell has been very impressive this season for Cowley. Both of these pitchers really have done a great, or both of these pitching staffs, I should say, have really done a great job. 4 or 5 pitchers deep. Reason why both of these teams are towards the top of the conference is because of their pitching and pitching depth. Stays 1-2 after Moreno fouls it off. Check swing, say he did not go, 2-2. Two-two pitch here from Bagwell. And dotted the outside corner. What a pitch. Moreno gone looking, 1 down. Backwards K, first of the day for Bagwell. Ground ball, first pitch, and busy start to the afternoon for Logan Groh. He makes the play. Cruz is retired, 2 down.
Next up for Coffee, the third baseman, number 28, Cooper Jarnigan.
Cooper Jarnigan now batting with 2 outs. Third baseman. Outside corner, strike 1. Jarnigan playing third here in game 1, and on the season, a .337 hitter, 25 RBIs. That leads the team. Swing and a miss. 0-2. To Jarnigan. The pitch from Bagwell in the dirt. Nice block there from Freeland. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and two. Bagwell just missed off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch from Bagwell. Gets his sign, kicks, fires, and missed low. Count runs full. Full count. Ravens looking for their first base runner of the day. Bagwell trying to have 6 up, 6 down to get it started. Payoff pitch. And he missed. So Jarnigan battles back from an 0-2 hole to work a walk, and the Ravens have a 2-out base runner.
Left fielder, number 13, Caden Rioja.
I'm going to bring up the left fielder, and that is Caden Riojas. Riojas on the season in 5 games played, a 200 hitter. That one low, ball 1. So Bagwell's lost the strike zone a little bit here. Jarnigan the runner at first. 1-0 count here to Riojas. And a check over to first. Back in time is Jarnigan. Was ahead 0-2 on Jarnigan. Since then, 5 straight out of the zone for the Cowley right-hander, and another check over at first, back in time. Two-0 pitch on the outside corner, 2-1. That one fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ravens trying to spark a little 2-out rally. Cowley trying to walk the tightrope. Off the outside corner, count runs full. Fouled off by Riojas. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and the inning comes to a close. Riojas down on strikes, and Bagwell works around the 2-out walk. We'll have the third inning coming up next. No score here from Walter Johnson Park. Third inning starts in 90 seconds on Sunshine 98.9 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Here from Walter Johnson Park. Jackson Wagner back on the mound and fires a first pitch strike to Logan Groh. No score here in this one. Both Wagner and Bagwell off to strong starts for their respective teams. Here's the 0-1 from Wagner. Breaking ball, beauty, 0-2. That one flied to left and one down. One down. So first time through the order, Wagner allows 2 hits but no runs. And now that'll bring up the leadoff man, shortstop, Baldridge. Baldridge flied out to right his first time up. Just off the outside corner, ball 1. One-0 pitch from Jackson Wagner. And a liner to right, that'll fall for a base hit. Third hit of the day for the Cowley Tigers, and a one-out base runner here with the leadoff man Baldridge reaching base. That'll bring up dangerous heart of the order, Ian Luce, who hits .364 on the season. He's driven in 15 runs. Baldridge has good speed, leads the team with 9 stolen bases on the season. He's got a nice-sized lead over there at first. And they check on him. They got him leaning, but the throw gets just away from landed midget. So that was perfectly executed. You might have had him right there, but Cowley catches a break. Another big lead here for Baldridge. This time he's back standing up. You only catch him by surprise that first time. Ian Luce, the hitter, the left fielder. He shows bunt, and it's strike 1. Three-hole hitter for Cowley's been their best hitter all year. That's Dax McCaskill. He's hitting .371. And he's in the on-deck circle, maybe trying to get the runner in scoring position in what feels like it's going to be a low-scoring game. Fouled off. Quickly 0-2 on the 2-hole hitter, Luce. 0-2. And again, they check over on the runner, Baldridge. He's back in time. Wagner gets his sign, and again, making sure that Baldridge is not going. This time Wagner comes to the plate. It's a bluff from Baldridge. He started and stopped. 1-2. Breaking ball and just missed. That slider's worked well for Jackson Wagner today. Just missed backdoor in that one. Two-two pitch. And popped up. Nathan Cruz calls for it and makes the catch. 2 down. So 2 outs, runner on first, and that'll bring up the dangerous Dax McCaskill. .371 is McCaskill on the season. 6 home runs, 27 RBIs. An on-base percentage of .482. He takes a strike. 0-1 from Wagner. He was able to work out of trouble in the second. Can he do it again in the third? Swing and a miss. 0-2. Elevated fastball. Oh, 2. Wagner working quickly. Trying to put away the 3-hole hitter. Now throw over to first, back in time. Wagner needing a big pitch. And what are we up to now? Is that 6, 7? Checks over at first. Is that 7? That might be 7. Respect the speed. Respect the speed. 0-2. Wagner. This time he's going, and he locked him up. Backdoor breaking ball. And Jackson Wagner freezes Dax McCaskill, and the Tigers come up empty. We go bottom 3, no score at Walter Johnson Park. Ravens coming up. We're back in 90 seconds here on Sunshine 98.9 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Bottom of the third. Taryn Bagwell back on the mound, and first pitch foul back by the Ravens' Ethan Gillespie. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Bagwell. And fouled off once again. Gillespie on the season. .212 batting average, 7 runs batted in, has drawn 3 walks. But he'll have to work from an 0-2 hole. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Bagwell, that's his third. Brings up second baseman Carson Miller with one down here. This isn't old. See, this isn't old music. Look at this. We were talking in between innings. I was told that Lil Wayne was old music, and I disagree. Adamantly disagree. Strike one, outside corner. I guess, did I accidentally... So what happened? Did I accidentally quote a meme? Is that what happened? Okay. There you go. Outside corner, 0-2 to Carson Miller. Listen, if we're trying to make me upset in game number 1 of the year, I mean, whoa. It's going to be a long month. 0-2 pitch off the outside edge. Carson Miller got sparing playing time as a freshman there. That one low, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Bagwell looking for his 4th K of the afternoon. He's retired. 7 of 8 he's faced, and there it is. Strike 3 looking. His second backwards K of the day. His 4th strikeout overall. Back to the top of the order we go with Eric Bacon. Good old shake and bake steps into the batter's box. First pitch, foul tipped. Bacon on the year, hitting .425, 3 home runs, 24 runs batted in. That one lined up the middle, base hit. First hit of the day for the Red Ravens. Fire up the grill, Bacon's on. Colton Rudy will step up. I can't take credit for that, Dirk. That was great. What's that smell? Bacon's on. Man, we might have to get that copyrighted at CCC. Strike 1 to Rudy. Now let's see if somebody can bring home the bacon. I'm telling you, folks. Dirk Andrews sitting to my left. It's gonna be tough to stay focused. Walking distraction here at Walter Johnson Park. Bacon gets a lead. Bacon's got 21 stolen bases this year, and there they picked him off. Just the 3rd time this year the Bacon has gotten caught. And the inning comes to a close. First hit of the afternoon for the Red Ravens, but no runs. We go to the 4th. No score here in Coffeyville. We're back in 90 seconds on Sunshine 98.9 KQF and the Red Ravens Sports Network. Top four, first pitch. A base hit for Dawson Williams, and he's 2 for 2 today for Cowley. Dawson Williams gives Cowley their 4th hit of the afternoon. They have not been able to capitalize on it just yet. Wagner working out of the stretch, now goes to work against the 5-hole hitter. And a strike one there to third baseman Logan Smith. Smith popped up to third his first time up. And here's the 0-1. Williams, decent lead. And ball one down and in. 1 ball, 1 strike from Jackson Wagner. Wagner's pitch outside. Nice block by Gillespie, keeping Williams at first. 2-1. Now I'm hoping, as we'll wait until the 2-1 pitch here from Wagner. And that one grounded to first, could be 2. They step on first for 1, throw down to second, not going to be in time. So fielder's choice, and they get the out at first. Williams moves up to second. That'll be an unassisted play by Landon Midget. I think like any broadcaster should, though, I'm officially keeping score here. And after the game is over, I'm going to sign it and let Dirk Andrews hang it in his office. It's my gift to you. There you go. Strike one. This is center fielder Cade Sheldon. Singled his first time up. Grounder to the left. Just off the outside corner, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Runner at second, 1 out. Top 4. Wagner off the outside corner. Nice slider. Way to lay off it there from Sheldon. 2-1. That slider's been his best pitch all day. Almost more of a sweeper. I know that's more of the term used in modern baseball, is that kind of slurve sweeper. Swing and a miss. Sheldon fishing for that one. Do you throw it again? I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. 2-2. And he tries to get him on the inside with a fastball. Missed. Full count. Just the second full count of the day for Jackson Wagner. His first one, he got a strikeout of Carter Freeland, who stands 2 spots down in the order from now. And that one lined and sliding, stopped there by Carson Miller. It'll be an infield hit, but it prevents a run from scoring. Cade Sheldon is now 2 for 2, but a nice play by Miller to, if that ball gets into center field, it's 1-0 Tigers. 5 hits for Cowley today. They've all been singles. Nice block by Gillespie. Ball 1 to Dandridge. Wagner's had traffic in each of the last 3 innings, trying to put up his 4th 0, and there's a strike. These pitching staffs on both of these teams so good that every run feels like a big one. Both these teams come into today top 3 in the Jayhawk in most pitching categories. Cowley expected to follow Bagwell in Game 2 with Keegan Robertson. Ravens expected to throw Easton Wren in Game number 2 today. That's 4 pitchers that would be 1s and 2s at a lot of different schools. Still 1-1 after a check over at first on Sheldon. Breaking ball strike. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Wagner really could use a pop-up, double play ball, strikeout, keep something in the infield. And he got him looking. Sinker finds the inside edge. Big time punch out for Jackson Wagner. That's his 3rd K of the afternoon, 2 down. He's got that slider working like it's working today, and that sinker with the downward movement. That's a nasty 2-pitch mix there from Jackson Wagner. Ball 1 here to Ethan Freeland. Or pardon me, that's Carter Freeland. Freeland came up to bat with the bases loaded in the 2nd inning, or came up with 2 on and 2 outs, I should say, in the 2nd inning and struck out. But he's ahead in the count here, 2-0. Freeland has 4 RBIs this season, hitting .280 in 16 games played. .2-0 pitch from Wagner. Checks over at first. Back in time is Sheldon. .2-0 pitch. Off the outside edge, 3-0. Logan Gross stands on deck, second baseman. It's been the heart of the order for Cowley that's gotten on base, now needing the bottom third to cash in. 3-0, strike. Looks like the take was on all the way there for Cowley. You always got to be careful in a 3-1 count. They know you got to throw one over the plate, and you can't have it be something they can drive. Big pitch here for Wagner. Strike, throw down to second, and off the glove of Cruz, run will score. So the count runs full on Freeland, but a stolen base for Sheldon, and then the throw caroms off of Cruz's glove. It allows Dawson Williams to come home to score, and the Tigers take a 1-0 lead. Full count now here to Freeland. And the pitch. Grounded foul. We'll do it again. Full count pitch. Wagner gets his sign. And a grounder to first. Midget will make the play and take it himself, inning over. Cowley strikes first. 2-out runs scored on some aggressive base running. We go bottom 4, 1-0 Tigers. We're back in 90 seconds on Sunshine 98.9 and the Red Raven Sports Network. first and have a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Walter Johnson Park. Shea Neal here with you on Sunshine 98.9 and the Red Ravens Sports Network. So happy you're with us. And stepping in, it'll be Colton Rudy leading it off for the Red Ravens. First pitch grounded and foul. Colton Rudy grounded to second on the 1-2 pitch in his first at bat. And that one, ugly swing there, tied up, 0-2. Tiger struck in the top half of the frame on stolen base by Cade Sheldon, and on the throw down by Gillespie, the ball went off of the glove of Nathan Cruz, allowed Dawson Williams to score. One ball, two strikes here to Rudy. It'll be Rudy, Midget, and Barreno. 2-3-4 for the Red Ravens here in the fourth inning. Ground ball, sliding stop there by the first baseman Williams, and he throws on to first. One down. Second time today that Rudy's been retired on a roller to the right side of the infield. Bagwell's been outstanding today. Got to give him credit. He's walked one. He's given up one hit. 4 strikeouts. That's a ball. One-0 pitch, and Midget hits it to center. That's got some carry to it, and it is gone! Landon Midget, his first home run of the year, and the Ravens have tied it up at 1. What a time for your first bomb of 2025. Landon Midget, right center field to one of the deeper parts of the park. Listen, Dirk, you're not going to believe this. I almost told you before that pitch, what if Landon hit his first home run of the year right here? I can't take credit for calling it because I didn't say it, but I internally called it. Ball 1 to Barreno. So a quick response from the Ravens. Solo home run from Landon Midget. Strike 1 inside corner to Barreno. 1-1. Any fly ball today's got a chance to go. That wind is blowing. 1-1. And off the outside edge. 2-1 to Barreno. Barreno struck out looking in his first at bat. Bad day for ERAs. It's a bad day for ERAs. 2-1. And a nice pitch at the bottom of the zone, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. That one grounded, and a slow roller that'll kick foul. Cowley scored on a double steal, delayed double steal. Ravens score on a solo home run to right center field. Pretty close to that 400 sign. One of the deeper parts of the park. Barreno, that one inside. Count runs full. Full count pitch, 3-2 to Sean Barreno. And popped him up. And it's going to be a tough play. Nicely made there by the shortstop, Baldridge. Nothing in the air is a guarantee here this afternoon, and that was an outstanding catch for the second out here in the inning. Nathan Cruz will bat. Nobody on, 2 outs. Tie game at 1. Nathan Cruz, dangerous hitter. He's got 3 home runs this season for the Ravens. And that one fouled off. Ravens trying to take their first lead of the day. Cowley trying to keep it tied. And a wicked pitch there. Ended up being some sort of sinker or changeup that was diving down and in, and Cruz swung at it and ended up hitting him on the swing. One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Cruz chases a slider, and the inning comes to an end. But Landon Midget, right center field. This game is tied at 1. We go to the 5th. We're back in 90 seconds on Sunshine 98.9 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Top of the 5th, Jackson Wagner back on the mound, and now tied at 1 after the solo home run by Landon Midget. 1-1 now on the second baseman, Logan Groh. There's a nice sinker. One ball, 2 strikes. Wagner trying to set the tone here in this 5th inning. Swing and a miss. Jackson Wagner. That'll bring up Cade Baldridge. Baldridge has flat out to right and singled to right. First pitch here to Baldridge, who made as he takes a strike, made a really nice catch on a Sean Moreno pop-up in that bottom of the 4th. had to catch it over his shoulder, kind of basket style. And on a day where the wind's blowing out, I mean, even pop-ups are difficult today. It's kind of like trying to make a catch with the sun in your eyes. 1-1 as that sinker missed outside. One here from Wagoner. And grounded foul, 1-2. One ball, two strikes. Wagoner trying to retire the first two hitters here in the fifth inning. And the pitch. Didn't miss by much and actually hit him on the foot. Tried to hit that back foot slider and got the back foot. So a hit by pitch on a 1-2 count allows Baldridge to reach. That brings up the two-hole hitter, Ian Luce, the left fielder.
Now batting for Cowley, number 10, Ian Luce.
Luce today has grounded out and popped out. Outside with the fastball, ball one. Very dangerous. Dax McCaskill stands on deck. One-0 pitch from Wagoner. And a strike. Wagoner's been very effective today, and as you can imagine, no action yet in the Raven bullpen. Not even really much stirring down there. They're sitting back enjoying the show. 1-1 pitch. That one lined, and that's going to be trouble into right center field and down. Luce is going to have extra bases. Baldridge is going to be sent around second, and he will score. RBI double. Cowley retakes the lead 2-1 on a clutch double from the two-hole hitter. So the hit batter haunts Jackson Wagoner. So now Dax McCaskill. Runner on second, one out now, and there's a strike. A 1 pitch. Grounded foul, quickly 0-2. Now the Ravens do have maybe their first little sign of action down there. Nothing urgent. Just loosening up. And that's a slider off the plate, 1-2. One-two pitch here from Wagoner. And a ground ball to shortstop. Cruz able to scoop it, fire across the diamond, and makes the play. 2 down. Throw a little high, but Midget able to pull it in. And now Wagoner 1 out away from trying to limit the damage. I bring up Dawson Williams, who's had a nice afternoon. He's 2 for 2 against Wagoner today. First pitch. A strike. That's something Jackson's done a great job of today, is getting ahead in counts. So much easier to pitch effectively when you put the pressure on the hitter. That one down and away, 1-1. One pitch from Wagner. And nice block by Gillespie, 2-1. Two balls, one strike. Cowley's already scored one this inning, looking to add on to it. That is a fair ball. Williams is 3 for 3, and Cowley will get a second run on an RBI double from Dawson Williams. And it's 3-1 Tigers. So 3-1 now, and that one outside as he goes to work on Logan Smith. Pair of doubles and a hit batter have resulted in 2 Tiger runs this inning. 1-0 pitch from Wagner. That one is golfed, well hit, into right and foul. Would have been a nice swing on a par 3, about 105 yards, clean follow through. You'd probably be set up with a pretty nice putt there. One, and that one lined to center. Bacon charging, and it's down, base hit. Play at the plate. Bacon's throw is cut off. Throw to the plate and safe. RBI single for Smith. And Cowley, the team with the big inning, they have a 3-run fifth, and they lead it 4-1. Cade Sheldon now steps in. He is 2 for 2. There's a strike from Jackson Wagner. And now the warming in the Raven bullpen getting a little more rapid. It's a right-hander down there. Fouled back, 0-2. Now, Dirk, if one gets over the net, are you ready to snag it? He's got it. All right. Bare hand. No glove needed. Bare hand. 0-2 here from Wagner. That one fouled off. Midget gives it a look, and it will find the seats. I'll say it since the situation has come up. One of my biggest pet peeves in my 7 years as a broadcaster is when people eat when they know I can't eat. I'm starving right now. Got food in my car ready as soon as the game's over, but hurts a little bit. That one popped up. Playable. Cruz has it. Inning over. But damage is done. Cowley strikes for 3. RBI hits from Williams, Smith, and Luce. Tigers 4-1. Bottom 5 coming up next. We're back in 90 seconds on Sunshine 98.9 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Sorry. Bottom 5, Cowley leads this one 4-1. 1-0 here to the Red Raven third baseman, Cooper Jarnigan. And the 1-0 pitch from Bagwell. That one grounded and down the line. It was kicked off the glove of the third baseman. Jarnigan aggressive. He's going to go for 2, and he's going to make it with a double. Ravens scored 1 in the 4th on a Landon Midget home run, now needing to rally here in the 5th, and a good start. Jarnigan ropes a double down the left field line. Brings up Caden Riojas. Strike 1 to Riojas. Cowley 4 runs, 3 in that 5th inning. They have 9 hits on the afternoon. Had to do some quick math there. Ravens have 1 run on 3 hits here today. 0-1 pitch. Bunt shown and got it down. Riojas, it's going to be a tough play, and the throw is wild. Riojas is safe, and Jarnigan moves up to first, or up to third, I should say. And the Ravens are threatening. Press box, are we calling that an infield hit? There you go. We're generous scorekeepers. We're calling that a hit. It was going to be a tough play. We're going to have a mound visit here. Tigers do have a arm warming up in the pen. And they're going to leave Bagwell out there, at least for now. Ravens have runners on the corners. Nobody out. They're down 4-1. Raven getting loose there. It's 40-something. I'm not familiar enough with the roster to know who that might be, but looks like it might be Zane Wilson down there, 46. Runners on the corners. First pitch, ball 1 to Gillespie. That is 46, Zane Wilson. Good guess. Throw over to first, and back in time is Riojas. One-oh pitch to the Raven catcher. And low, 2-0. Swing and a miss. Inning started with a double from Cooper Jarnigan. Infield hit on a bunt single from Caden Riojas. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Bagwell, 2-1 pitch. Low, 3-1. Second baseman Carson Miller stands on deck. Three-one, big pitch right here. Throw over to first and back in time. Bagwell again checking over at first. And again back in time is Riojas. Three-one pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Needed to find it and did. Talon Bagwell. Full count. Runners on the corners. Nobody out. Ravens trying to respond after a Cowley 3-run inning. Swing and a miss. Battles back. Strikes out Gillespie. One down. Carson Miller steps up. Runners on the corners, one out. First pitch. And again, a check over to first, not in time. That wind's starting to whip out in the outfield, and any fly ball's got a shot now. First pitch to Miller. Is line to left. Playable and caught. Runner will tag and score. Or it's a sac fly for Carson Miller, and it's 4-2. So that brings up Eric Bacon. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Bagwell goes 4 2/3, allowing 2 runs. He's also responsible for the runner at first. 4-2 Tigers. We're back in 60 seconds with the new pitcher here on Sunshine 98.9 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Right-hander number 21, Luke Skimmels. Skimmels on the season, one of the top relievers in this bullpen. 6 appearances, 3 saves, and in 7 2/3 innings, 15 strikeouts. This is a guy that loves getting swings and misses. Hitters hitting just 167 against the right-hander. His task will be to retire Eric Bacon here to end the 5th inning. Skimmels will face Eric Bacon, who has a ground out to second and a base hit. First pitch down and in, ball 1. Cowley scored 1 in the 4th, 3 in the 5th. Ravens scored 1 in the 4th and 1 in the 5th so far. Runner at first, 2 outs. Bacon has 3 home runs this season. Ball is blowing out today. There's a strike. One ball, 2 strikes to Bacon. Runner goes, liner up the middle, base hit for Bacon. Up to second is Riojas, and Bacon has his second hit of the day. And the threat is still on for the Red Ravens. Colton Rudy steps to the plate. And to quote Dirk Andrews from earlier today, "You smell that? Bacon's on." Rudy first pitch swinging, base hit. Aggressive wave, Riojas coming home. Bacon between second and third. The ball is kicked. Bacon is safe. It's a one-run game. Rudy delivers the RBI single. Bacon to third. 4-3, our score in the fifth. Landon Midget homered his last time up and has a chance to tie or give the Ravens the lead. First pitch. Breaking ball and a good one on the outside corner, strike one. Four 3 our score. Oh, 1 to Landon Midget. Fastball swing and a miss. 0-2. Bacon off third, Rudy off first. 0-2 pitch to Landon Midget. Swing and a miss. Cowley able to get a big strikeout, and they stay in front. But the Ravens strike for 2, RBI sac fly for Carson Miller, and an RBI single from Colton Rudy. It's a 4-3 game as we go to the 6th. We're back in 90 seconds here on Sunshine 98.9 and the Red Ravens Sports Network. Seth Dandridge leads it off for Cowley here in the 6th. 4-3 Tigers lead. Wagner now 1-1 as that pitch misses outside. Wagner through the first 5 innings has allowed 9 hits, 4 runs, struck out 5. 1-2 now on the Cowley right fielder, who's lined out to right and struck out. Outside 2-2. Two-two pitch here from the Raven sophomore right-hander. There is action in the Red Raven bullpen. Strike three. Sinker on the inside corner. He's gone to that pitch a lot today in 2 strike counts, and there's strikeout number 6 for Jackson Wagoner. Brings up Carter Freeland. Slider grounded foul by Freeland, 0-1. Backdoor breaking ball, just absolutely beautiful sequencing from Wagoner, 0-2. 0-2 pitch, Wagoner working quickly. Grounded to first, Midget diving, knocks it down, tossed to first, and a nice sparkling play by the Red Raven first baseman, 2 down. Logan Groh will come up with 2 outs. That's what they teach you as an infielder. Smother it and get rid of it quick. Back and a front door breaking ball. Jackson Wagoner feeling good here in this 6th inning. 0-1 pitch to Groh, who has flied out to left and struck out. Flies it to center. Bacon retreating, going back. He's got it. A sizzler from Eric Bacon. We go bottom 6, 4-3 Cowley. We're back in 90 seconds on Sunshine 98.9 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Bottom of the 6th here at Walter Johnson Park. Cowley leads it 4-3 in game 1 of our doubleheader. Luke Skimmers back on the mound, facing 4, 5, and 6 in the order. Ball 1 to Moreno. 1-0 pitch from the right-hander Skimmels, and a strike. Strike 2, 1-2 to Sean Moreno. Moreno has struck out and popped up to shortstop. That pop-up to shortstop was a heck of a play by Baldridge. That one popped foul, 1 and 2. We will have a 30-minute intermission between games today that we will return to the music here on Sunshine 98.9, but we will be back for game 2. Moreno ground ball to shortstop, and Baldridge will make the play in time, 1 down. Nathan Cruz now steps in. Cruz is 0 for 2 today with a ground out and a strikeout. This is the same walk-up he used last year. Ball 1 outside. That one fouled off the foot of Nathan Cruz. Ravens have responded to each of the Cowley offensive onslaughts this afternoon, answered the 1-run fourth with a run of their own, responded to the 3-run fifth with 2 runs, but trail 4-3 here in this scheduled 7-inning game. And Cruz flies it left center field. Cruz has tied the game! Nathan Cruz! We are knotted up at 4. Cruz has his 4th of the year. This game is tied in the bottom of the 6th. That brings up Cooper Jarnigan, who doubled his last time up. First pitch strike. Second home run of the day for the Red Ravens. Tie game at 4. Quickly 0-2 here on Jarnigan. Oh and 2. And that one fought off by Jarnigan. Cowley called on one of their top relievers, Luke Skimmels. Ravens have been able to score 2 runs since Skimmels was put in the game. So a guy who had a 2.3 ERA entering today has not had his premier stuff. 0-2 to Jarnigan. That one lined to right. Coming in, this one playable and caught by Seth Dandridge. Caden Riojas comes up. Ball 1, low and outside. Two and 0. Riojas in the driver's seat. Three and 0 off the outside corner. Ethan Gillespie stands on deck. Strike outside corner. Missed, and a 2-out walk issued to Riojas. How aggressive will the Ravens be on the base paths? Riojas on the season has Not attempted a stolen base. Outside corner, a strike. Maybe a generous outside corner call there. Oh and 1. Outside corner, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And a check over at first. Riojas back in time. Ravens tied the game just moments ago on a Nathan Cruz solo home run. 0-2 pitch to Gillespie, and off the outside corner that time. 1-2. Carson Miller on deck. Again, they're not letting Riojas get a big lead out there at first. And that one's skied. Nothing in the air is easy today, but that one sure looked easy there from the shortstop Baldridge. Inning comes to an end. Ravens tie it up. Solo home run for Cruz. We go to the 7th. Tied at 4. We're back in 90 seconds here on Sunshine 98.9 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Jackson Wagoner faces Cade Baldridge as we start the 7th inning, and that one swing and a foul ball, 0-1. Ravens, Cowley tied at 4. Just, he tried to sell it for a moment that it did, but one ball, one strike here to the shortstop Baldridge, who was hit by a pitch his last time up. Breaking ball, grounded, foul. He's also singled and flat out to right. A reminder, if one of these two teams don't win it here in the 7th inning, we will have our second game condensed to 7 innings. Overtime. One-two pitch outside. Unless somebody can score a power play goal to come on top in this one. No. 2-2 here from Wagner. And that one fouled back. Baldridge loose, McCaskill. That's the 3 due up here for Cowley. Dangerous part of this order. That one fisted out to center. Bacon coming in. Diving! Eric Bacon! That was a full-on McGriddle. But up. One down. Brings up Ian Luce. And that one did hit him. Dax McCaskill at the plate, runner on first, one down. What a pick by Gillespie. Fouled off. One here from Wagner. Kicks, fires, off the inside corner, 2-1. Ravens have not led today. Three and 1. Is that one low? And now a dangerous hitter and a dangerous hitter's count. Runner on first, one out. The pitch. Breaking ball high, ball 4. And a mound visit now for the Red Ravens. Ravens do have arm getting loose in the pen. And they're going to go to the pen. We're back in 60 seconds. Coffeyville trying to keep it tied. Bullpen coming in here for Coffeyville on Sunshine 98.9 and the Red Raven Sports Network. We're back in 60 seconds. Ravens calling on Zane Wilson out of the bullpen here to try and keep this one tied. Wilson on the season has 6 appearances, a 6.89 earned run average. And he will face Dawson Williams. Williams 3 for 3 today. He's had a heck of a day. 2 singles and an RBI double. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Tie game at 4 here in the top of the 7th. First pitch. And that's a check swing foul, or check swing fair, I should say. Throw to first. What a pick by Midget. And they got him. That was almost surely an infield hit off the bat. And landed Midget with a pick that maybe saves the Ravens. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. It's Logan Smith now. Wilson's first pitch, a strike. Ravens trying to keep it tied, have a chance to walk it off in the bottom of the 7th. A 1 from Wilson. Line to center. Bacon trying to get there. He's got it! Zane Wilson does his job. Ravens will have a chance to win it. We go bottom 7, tied at 4. Coffeyville coming up in 90 seconds on Sunshine 98.9 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Tie game, bottom 7. Ravens will have a chance to win it. They'll face the new pitcher, Barrett Morgan, who has a .96 ERA in 6 games pitched this year, 17 strikeouts, throws 91 to 95, 6'7". He will face Carson Miller. First pitch outside, ball 1. One-oh pitch to Carson Miller. Ravens trying to win in dramatic fashion. Miller flies it to right center field. That one playable and caught. 1 down. Eric Bacon. Made some ridiculous plays in center field today. He's got 2 hits as well. First pitch. Shows bunt. Gets it down. Morgan able to recover. Throw not in time. And Bacon is safe with his 3rd hit of the day. What are we calling a Bacon bunt? After a little bit of bacon bits, Ravens got a runner on. Inside, ball 1 to Rudy. If you don't like bacon humor, I don't know what you're doing on the Red Raven Sports Network and Sunshine 98.9. This is not the place for you. 1-0 pitch to Colton Rudy. Throw back to first. Bacon is back in time. Bacon has 21 stolen bases this year, was caught back in the 4th. Bacon gets a lead. 1-0 pitch. Strike on the inside corner. One pitch. Morgan back to first. Bacon is safe. Raven players leaned up against the dugout fence. That one fouled back. 1-2. One-two pitch. Barrett. Morgan. Swing and a miss. Elevated fastball strikes out Rudy. 2 down here in the 7th. Landon Midget steps up. Winning run at first. Landon Midget today, 1 for 3, grounded to third. Struck out, homered back in the 4th. Swing and a miss. Barrett Morgan challenging them with that high fastball, which is low to mid-90s. A 1 pitch. That one flared to center, charging in and got it. Does the center fielder Sheldon. We will go to the 8th. Tied at 4. We're back in 90 seconds here on Sunshine 98.9 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Drake Fitchrow, the pinch hitter for Cowley, swing and a miss to start the top of the 8th. And now that this game is gone to extra innings, game 2 of our doubleheader will be 7. That one down the left field line. That's going to be trouble. Fitro, that's fair. And over the wall for a ground rule double. Might have been a triple if it didn't hop over the wall. And so Drake Fitro delivers, and sets the table for Dandridge. First pitch foul back. Dandridge has struck out twice, lined out to right. Oh, 1 pitch. Shows bunt. And pulled it back, 1-1. One and one. And down and in with a off-speed pitch there. 2 balls, 1 strike. This game's lived up to what we expected this series to be. 2 teams with good pitching, opportune hitting, 2 of the best in the Jayhawk. 2-1 to Dandridge. And a check to second. Two-one pitch. Bunt shown again. Pop foul. And 2-2. This bunt is rolling, and Gillespie will not have a play. It's a beautifully laid down bunt by Dandridge, and it puts runners on the corners with nobody out. So Cowley has set the table very nicely. And now Carter Freeland, the catcher. Freeland will, looks like, be pulled for a pinch hitter. Number 39, Weston Thomas, will be the one to step in. 262 hitter. He's driven in 14 runs this year. Dirk didn't believe me. He had to double check on the roster. Zero trust. Zero trust. Listen, if I was making up names, I could have made up a lot funnier one than that. First pitch to Thomas. Man, you ain't lying about that. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Weston Thomas, the pinch hitter. Check over to first. And back in time. Ravens do have a right-hander getting loose in the bullpen. It looks like it might be time for a conversation with Wilson. It's Caleb Peak warming up in the bullpen. Cowley's also got some action in their bullpen, not quite as urgent as the Red Raven bullpen. Wilson stays out and will go to work against Thomas. Again, Weston Thomas, the pinch hitter. He is .262 on the year, 1 home run, 14 runs batted in, 20 games, 16 starts. Zane Wilson reaching deep into his bag of pickoff tricks here. Bluff to first and then through to third. That first pitch popped. Second baseman retreating. Carson Miller's got it. Runner tags. We're going to have a play, and the throw offline. Cowley's got the lead. So Thomas delivers the sacrifice fly.
Now batting for Cowley, number 19, Logan Grove.
And it's 5-4 Tigers. And now Logan Grow. First pitch. Grounded foul. Another check over to first. Foul back, 0-2 on Grow. That one's skied to right and carrying and caught by the Raven right fielder Rudy. 2 down.
Next up for Cowley, number 1, Cade Baldridge.
.54 Cowley, runner on first, 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Baldridge now steps into the box for the 5th time today. Flied out to right, singled, hit by a pitch, and lined out to center. Grounded back to the pitcher. Wilson makes the play, and the inning is over. Cowley gets 1. Ravens need to score 1 to keep it going. They need to score 2 to win it. Bottom 8 coming up in 90 seconds here on Sunshine 98.9 and the Red Raven Sports Network. Bottom 8, Sean Barrero leads off, takes a strike. Ravens trail 5-4, need to score a run here to keep it alive. Could still win it, obviously, with a 2-run 8th. 0-1 pitch. Grounded to shortstop and working to his right, throwing across his body. That's a really nice play by Baldridge. 1 down. Still out there for Cowley is Barrett Morgan. Nathan Cruz tied the game with a homer back in the 6th. Can he do it again in the 8th? First pitch, skied, second baseman going back and giving way to the right fielder who makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting for Copperville, number 28, Cooper Jornigan.
And now Cooper Jarnigan stepping up, 2 outs. That one first pitch lined, and that's going to be a base hit to keep it alive.
Now batting for Copperville, left fielder, number 13, Caden Rioja.
And now Caden Riojas and a mound visit here for Cowley. Ravens down to their final out. Do have a runner at first. And it'll be a pinch runner here for the Ravens. Jack Martin's number 11 in there to run. For Jarnigan. Jarnigan had a nice day. He was on base 3 times. First pitch is a strike. Morgan trying to close out a 5-4 win for the Tigers in extra innings. Ravens trying to rally with 2 outs. Upstairs, 1-1. One pitch, strike 2. Ravens down to their final strike. We will have a 30-minute intermission between the 2 games. We will return for game number 2. 1-2 pitch from Morgan trying to close it off. Fouled off. Stays alive. Does Riojas. Two and two upstairs. Two up the middle, base hit. Runner will turn, go to third. And the Ravens not going down without a fight. Runners on the corners. And Gillespie will get a chance.
Now batting for Coffeyville catcher, number 7, Ethan Gillespie.
Tiger star reliever Barrett Morgan facing Ethan Gillespie. First pitch, a strike. Oh, 1. Morgan gets his sign. Kicks, fires. Strike 2. Runner takes off for second. Will make it on defensive indifference. Base hit could win it for the Ravens now with 2 in scoring position. But they are down to their final strike. Morgan. Strike 3, outside corner. And Cowley survives in extras. 5-4 the final here in game 1 of our doubleheader. Fun matchup between these two teams, and we'll have another one just around the corner. Game 2 coming up in just about a half an hour. We're going to send it back to the music here for a little bit on Sunshine 98.9. We'll have game 2 just around the corner. Cowley and Coffeyville. Again, final score in game 1. Cowley 5, Red Ravens 4. Game 2 coming up in about 30 minutes here on Sunshine 98.9 and the Red Raven Sports Network.